Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Steve from 1 Minute Tennis Coach. Today I want to talk to you about watching the ball and a specific trick to help you watch the ball and retain great timing. Now first let's consider the phrase watch the ball. It's maybe the most common phrase in tennis coaching and in playing the game. You hear coaches, you hear players admonishing their students or themselves over and over again with watch the ball, look at the ball, keep your head down. But why? Why is watching the ball so difficult? I think that everybody watches the ball every single time, but the fundamental problem is that they don't watch the ball correctly. Now what I mean by that is, let's take a scenario that all of you will have shared. You're reading a book, it's fascinating, you're gripped by the book, and somebody speaks to you and you don't really hear them. Or you're reading a book, you're tired, it's boring, and then suddenly you realize that you're just looking at the page. But in both those situations, you're watching the book, but one of them is useless. Computers have been able to see for about 30 years, but they can't do anything with the data, and they're just starting to learn with the most advanced artificial intelligence technology in the world. So we need to watch the ball in a specific way. So what happens when we are not watching the ball correctly is very often the eyes look up in anticipation of where we hope the ball will go, rather than staying down and looking at the contact with the ball, which obviously is the only way we can actually influence the destination, flight path, etc. of the ball. So a very common traditional piece of advice is to keep your head down. So make the swing and look down and maybe keep your head on the ground, a la golf, okay, something such as that. But the only problem with that is pretty fundamental. It doesn't work. When you concentrate on keeping the head down, it has a byproduct that's fatal, and that is that it stunts the stroke. And nearly always the players do not follow through and make a complete free-flowing stroke in the way that they normally would. I got a great piece of advice that covers both scenarios. So as the ball's approaching, you want to send the command from the brain to the eyes, watch the ball, and then watch the ball, and then watch the elbow. The same on the two-handed backhand, watch the ball, and then watch the elbow. The command of watch the ball keeps the head down, because if then we're going to continue with watching the ball and then watching the elbow, the only way the elbow can come into sight is if I've made a complete and full swing. And so watching the ball and then watching the elbow ensures that we're focusing fully with great concentration on the ball, but also that we're completing the stroke, and the instruction to watch the ball is not interfering with the strokes that we've spent so long to learn. Watch the ball, watch the elbow. Try it when your timing is off. Try it when you're struggling. Try it when you're mishitting. And you'll find that you've got an instant solution, bringing back the world-class timing and play that we all aspire to. Let us know how it works for you. Please give a reply in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. It makes a big difference to us. If you need more help with your game, then please contact us. We do one-to-one online consultations. Very special and unique service. Hope you enjoyed today's session, and remember, watch the ball, watch the elbow. See you next time for more tennis lessons that really work.